Hello, today we're going to take apart a PS3. I'm doing this as an intro video to take it apart and put it together so I don't have to do it every single video, so we can get into the meat and potatoes of taking repairing each specific, whether it's a red light of death on the PS3 or maybe it's a Blu-ray drive not reading the card or power failure, or if you're not even getting a video. But what we're going to do is just kind of go over tearing apart a PS3. Now there are several different types. This one's a CEC-H or Jet L01, and there's several different models, but you're going to need a screwdriver. I have a electrical drill screwdriver. You're going to need a VT10 with a security key, and if you can see that there, it actually has a hole right in the middle of it, and that's going to get the screw out from there. I like to get some other jeweler screwdrivers, such as a flathead and a Phillips, and get all different sizes if you want. But you can probably pick these up at the dollar store, or even down at like a Harbor Freight or any hardware tool. So what we're going to do is we're going to take apart this. I'm going to get in there a little bit close. And by the way, I do get a one of these paint brushes dry to clean up the inside when you tear one of them apart. If you're going to do this as a side business or to help other people out, it's kind of nice to clean out the inside of the PS3. So we're just going to take apart this right here. I like to have a little container to put all the screws and everything in. And then we're going to take the VT10 security screw, and we're just going to get that out there, stick it in the little box there, and then we're just going to slide this apart. I'm going to set it aside. And then there's going to be 6 large screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a small one. And they typically have an S on there for the shorter one, but if you get lost and you don't have an S on your model, you can definitely know it's in the upper right hand corner. So we're just going to unscrew each one of these. Sometimes they don't come out all the way, and they kind of, that's why I have this little magnetic screwdriver, just to get them out. This is pretty simple. Anybody can do it. If you have any questions, just ask down at the bottom. If you're looking for fixes, or you want me to do a video on a specific fix, just ask me, as I'm sure that they'll come in over days. And I just take the jeweler screwdrivers and just pry them up. If I can't get them up, just come right on out. Okay, so now we got all the screws. Now we're going to take this apart. Sometimes they get a little sticky, so what I do is I just kind of, now you're going to hear a pop. If you didn't break anything, don't worry about it. Just lift it up, put that aside there. Don't know why they get a little sticky there, but then you have the Blu-ray drive. In some of the models, you can take out the ribbon right there, but this one has the ribbon underneath the power supply, so we're going to take that out first. Okay, if they get a little tight in there, make sure you have all different types of screwdrivers available to you, so you can take this out here. Okay. So there's a grounding rod. I'm going to show you this little piece right here. This is a part of a ground, and it's the only one that has the washer in it. So you can see that there. Just make sure that's a little bit unique than the rest of them. So now we're ready to take out the let me get these other screws out here. That's why I like this little. Okay, so there's a plug-in right there, and there's a plug-in back here. Now this becomes a little stuck because there's a little plug-in right in here, and it matches up onto this supply. So I'm just going to set this over to the side here. Now this little piece on some of the older models, there's much larger. Beware, be very, very gentle right here, because you can actually break this connection off. And so just slide it up, and you have the whole Blu-ray drive come on out. Now in this model, it is not reading the Blu-ray drive, but I'm going to show you guys how to completely disassemble one. So the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to take out the hard drive, and it's just a little simple piece there. And you take the jeweler screwdriver. Now they come in different models. This one is a straight on. Some of them slide left to right. So just watch which model you do. If you do several of them through the years, you'll notice them. And just put the hard drive to the side. Now this one comes in one piece right here. Some of them come where the basically the Wi-Fi and the connection for the USB come in here, but this particular unit all comes in one. So we're going to take this all apart here. And again, if they can't come out, because some of them have been in, maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, and some of the screws are pretty tight, just get a handheld drive or get a smaller Phillips head for your drive itself. So okay, so I got all the small ones out here. Now this one is a unique model because the Wi-Fi is actually connected over here instead of over here. And so this is pretty simple. You just lift it up. Make sure you be gentle with it, and it's pretty simple to put back on. I'm going to show you here in the next video. And then we're going to unplug the fan here. And then we're going to get these small screws out and put the cables. What I like about having the storage space is that you know when you're missing a part. And when I first started doing this, there'd be a screw here and there. Don't get too worried about it. There's plenty of screws in here, but it's nice to have them all in there, definitely. But don't be too hard on yourself if you miss a screw. Just make sure it's you try to do your best to get all the screws in there. Okay. So at this point, we have the everything unscrewed except for basically where the heat sinks basically fasten themselves to the motherboard. So it's pretty simple as taking these out. Voila. This should just pop right on off. Whoop, missed a screw. Okay, so this should just pop right on off. Now, I'm going to go into some series of repairs for the board. This one right here will be a little bit sticky. That's just because of the thermal paste is on there. So just be real gentle when you put it on there. It may not want to come off, but you can see that the thermal paste on here, well, is the old thermal paste, and we want to replace it with the Arctic Silver. So again, that's why I have this, is just you know, to sweep all the dust off and so forth. So now this is basically the removal of the you know, the PS3. So I'm going to do a series of videos, so check out the next video. I'm going to actually go in reverse section of actually putting this back together, and then I will have taking apart a Blu-ray drive and also doing a reflow and applying the Arctic Silver. So thank you very much and have a wonderful day, and like and subscribe, and I will have other videos out there that can help you for future repairs that you may need, or if you're doing this for a business. Hopefully I'm explaining it well, and this is my first video. Yeah, I just do it by my back of my hand. So alright, thank you very much. Have a good day.